Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
This is a city that's hosted more Super Bowls than almost anybody else. And, oh yeah, Brock, they've won a couple of their own along the way, too. We're in the home of the Buccaneers, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. Today, we have an NFC fighting storm between the New Orleans Saints and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. On the Saints sideline, a look at their head coach. These guys coming in refreshed after that early season bye. Across the field, the head coach of the Buccaneers. These guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home. His way for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw here. And this one doesn't go far. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Try and pick this up on the ground. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. Well, the negative play makes it even easier to decline that flag. That's going to bring up 4th down. Saints and their quarterback ready to take over once again. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. Dive play straight ahead. And we'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tried getting it to Chris Olave. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. This does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Saints are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. First and 10, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Now looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. Looked like a bit of a concentration drop on that one. So second down coming up. They'll work against the blitz. That one's complete, right side. And this one's going to wind up less than a yard from that first down marker, Brock. Play gets it up to the 43. Third and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Taking a shot deep here. He's got it inside the 10. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints get some late points and the lead. Chris Olave with the touchdown.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Saints headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up, and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
It's a gain of 3 for them. That brings up 2nd and 7.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. He's going to throw this one. Flush down out to his left. Now here he goes. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. 1st and 10 now from the 46. Right up the gut. Runs around him. He's got space. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Finds a man right side. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
That's another Saints first down. 1st and goal, New Orleans. Go!
They'll try and punch it in. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Ball still at the 3 as they get set for 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
They're going to try and throw it here. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup. Yeah. Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player. Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
And he will not get there. They stop him on 4th and goal. What a stand to force that turnover on downs. Saints ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here.
Ready, break!
They'll run here on 1st down. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down. to throw. Finds him over the middle. He got mighty close, didn't he? But they marked him just short of the first. He's at the 34. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Here's the lone back on the handoff. What a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up. The Saints are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Airing it out to start this drive. Caught out left. The Buccaneers pick it up. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the 4th. Win for the Buccaneers. In this game, wow, it came down to the final moments where it was their clutch score that proved the difference and set up.
Oh, when the Saints go marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona, where the sound of the big red siren signals it is time for football. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Arizona Cardinals. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His guy's a bit of a mix. Onto the field comes New Orleans. And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know what team is going to show up every week. I mean, there's no consistency with this ball club at all, and if we feel that way, I know it frustrates the coaching staff, and it also has to frustrate the key leaders in the locker room. They got to figure out how to get coordinated. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he'll go down at the 26.
following a gain of 6. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Back to throw here. And it's a short one. And coughed it up. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. Charles, he lost a fumble last week as well. So now back-to-back weeks, maybe you expect that from your tailback, but not him.
You're exactly right, because you work a lot with your running backs about how they have to protect the ball in traffic. But downfield, in open space, that's dangerous as well, because you may make someone miss, and their flailing hand can knock the ball away if you don't tuck it away.
So out come the Cardinals and their offense in great starting field position. And they'll be let out by their 6-year quarterback.
I think his task in this game is really simple. Eliminate the turnovers.
And Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their second drive. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He finds his man, complete. That's Curtis. They'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 37-yard line.
They'll try the left side. It's Morrison. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. This now a 3rd and 4. He'll drop to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete. Now the Saints offense, they get ready to go back to work here. They can't ask for much more than this. They've got it 1st and goal from the 5. They'll look to throw here. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Saints are an extra point away from evening this one up.
You get down near the goal line.
Threw his 10th touchdown on the year last time they had it, and he'll look to keep it going here with a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. Now he's able to break to 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority, because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And it's intercepted. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
The 2nd down pass. Intercepted.
Now they're a little further behind the 8-ball after the interception led to the touchdown. So a 2-score deficit here, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And the Saints, 1st down. A gain of 12. 1st down, Saints.
Back to throw now on 1st down. He lets it go deep for Olave. That is incomplete.
Well, they have that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Wide open receiver, complete. And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down inside the 20. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. It's their quarterback. His second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Saints get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. And how does he rally the troops, so to speak? He's played well, but they're down big on the scoreboard. How does he get his guys going?
To make sure they understand it's not a me game, it's a team game. Everyone has to come together. Everyone has to up the level of play a little bit, including himself, and find a way to make some plays in order to give them a little bit of a spark and rally the team.
We'll see if they can indeed rally down big on the scoreboard right now. Well, we'll move. Out come the Saints now. They'll go on offense first here to begin the third quarter. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people would think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. They'll set up to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it. And the Saints, first down. They'll look to throw here on first down. There's Chris Olave. And they do finally get him at the 12. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 45 yards. On first down, Morrison. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Here's 2nd and 8. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. A gain of 8 there on the play. And now 1 yard to go on third down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints are back within a score. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency.
Now the Saints coming back out ready to go for this next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Now he'll be marked down at the 2-yard line.
Sets up a first down and goal.
His interception on that last drive set the other guys up pretty good. They had solid field position. They cashed him with a touchdown. Now he's got to try to get things right here. 1st and 10. looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack. They'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. He lets it go deep for Olave. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. New Orleans offense set to take over. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Will Johnson. And the Cards will take over possession here up at the 40. It's the Saints offense now as they get ready to take over here. But probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the fourth quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
And he goes out right around the 39. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a third and short, 3rd and 1. They'll set up a throw. He's going to let it fly. And this one incomplete. And another throw that really could have been, maybe should have been intercepted. That would have been number 4. Instead, it's 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
That's good for the Saints. First down. It's a gain of 25 yards.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 24-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Saints.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Will Johnson. And the Cardinals are going to have it here as they'll start at their own. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on.
Managing relationships with his targets is a full-time job for a quarterback. And when one of them wants a bigger voice in the offense, the guy throwing the passes will hear about it first.
when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
From the West Coast, we're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium. State-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the New Orleans Saints Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's caught by Chris Olave. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First and 10 from the 43. Plowing up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Back to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Third and just 2 to go. Here he is on third and short. Escapes out to the left. Making the call himself. And he has this down to the 34. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34. Hand off to the back. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. It's a gain of 4, and that brings us to the end of quarter number 1. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. The Chargers have an early lead. We're back to SoFi right after this. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They'll have second down as they look to continue this good drive. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
An 8-yard pickup. First down.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And some solid running here as he gets him 8 yards there into the red zone.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game, but still plenty of options left on third and short. Throwing now on third and 2. Complete beyond the marker. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints finish off their opening drive. All right, so we're already into the second quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball.
The Saints and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Pass play on first and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. After the incompletion, second and 10, still from the 30. He's going to throw it. Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Into the line, this is first and 10.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down.
Looking in the air here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Complete to number 83. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Chargers' 47-yard line.
So it's going to be a 2nd and about 4 on the other side of this 2-minute warning. More football from SoFi in just a moment. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. He's dropping back to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. Now he takes it. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Saints first down.
Back to throw. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Now we'll see the medical team head out towards a Charger who's still on the field and in some pain. Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun here. Connecting on the slant. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints get some late points in the lead. The Saints headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They're going to have to be quick about anything that they want to do here, partner. Enough time for a few snaps at most. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he's going to get a few here, brought down at the 33-yard line.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
So a field goal game at the half. A good one so far. 2 quarters to go. Now let's... And I guess we'll... The Saints ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Complete out to the right. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. One play in, Brock and his drag is already in enemy territory.
First down, New Orleans.
They'll work against the blitz. And the Chargers get home, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Back to throw. He's going to push one deep down the right. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
From the red zone on 1st. And he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take the lead right away in half number 2. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect...
The Saints are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this 3rd quarter. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
to throw now. Caught, nice gain left side. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's the Saints ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Pass play now. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
First down, Saints.
Dropping back to throw. Escapes the pocket. First real mistake, that's intercepted. And the Chargers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Oh, man, I'm having to hold my partner back after this one. Captain Fundamental not happy that he didn't take the time to stop and get set before delivering that football. Got to think that that, in part, led to the turnover.
Yeah, Captain Fundamental.
The Saints headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. And that's incomplete. We've got a flag down, and there was contact, but is this going to go against the offense? So they had the incompletion, but the defense decides they'd rather take the penalty and the yards and play that down again. So much tougher task now after the flag. This is 2nd and 20. He'll look to throw. Absolutely fires this one right side. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Chargers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
Saints ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. And the last 2 drives have been teaching tape for that defense, Brock, and probably have earned this offense a lecture in the near future as well. Just haven't been able to take care of that football.
Yeah, I just kind of want to focus on those guys, everything they're doing on that side, because the humble pie this offense is eating, it's been a tough watch.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Setting up to pass. Finds him on the crossing route. It almost as he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37.
Gain of 14.
It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14.
A gain of 11 on the play.
So the Chargers come away with a win in this one. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Bronk, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest